Hey guys, Wraith calling. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we're looking at the new, well, I don't want to say new, but it's recently been in the store. The Soviet Tier 4 premium tank, the A32. Historically, this was the precursor, the prototype version of the dreaded T-34 at Tier 5. And why is this little machine worth picking up? It's a little, I guess, I bought the low package in the store for 2,900 gold. So maybe a little pricey for a Tier 4, but there's a lot of upside to this little machine. As you can see, this thing is very quick. It actually will top out at 70 kilometers an hour. I think I hit routinely 50 to 60 really easy. 70 maybe with a little bit of downhill push. A generous ammo loadout. You see I got plenty of ammo here. It does carry heat rounds as the premium ammo. Not that they're really good. Turret traverse and track traverse are both 40 degrees a second. So this actually handles like a light tank and is arguably one of the fastest tanks in the game. And I think for a Tier 4 it is very good because the gun on this little monster, this is a 76mm gun and the average pen is about 67, and if I remember right, I think the heat rounds push it up to 75, so the gun's not going to impress too many Tier 5s from the front, but the damage is right around 110 damage out of a Tier 4 tank. Rate of fire is about 13, a little over 13 rounds a minute. You can see my reload here when I pop one off. Boom is a little over 4.5, and I've got a pretty decent crew in this. So with equipment, you can probably get a much better crew range out of this. The view range is not too bad. It's pretty decent for a Tier 4 medium. So the most it sees also is Tier 5. It does get premium matchmaking, which just makes this little monster all that much better. The silver bonus is 44, and the XP bonus is 40. So this is actually a very good little crew trainer for Russian medium tanks, and it's also a pretty decent money maker. I run premium consumables on this, and so it costs me a little more to run this, but I still make a profit with this. View range is right about 360, I think. So it's actually a fairly decent view range for Tier 4. It is 76mm. I don't carry any HE rounds for it. Such low penetration just goes, and the damage you get in return for it's not that great. So you can see on mines, I quickly come up here, taking a hill, and we've just murdered these guys in mines. And this is about my 5th or 6th game playing this tank, and I'm a fan of light tanks anyway, and this just kind of really fits in my playing style. I've taken some punishment in this game, as you can see. There was one guy left, and we're going to go chase him down. And I don't even think I'll get a shot into it. Nope, sure don't. So I end up with, well, I thought it was a pretty decent game. So this is like my 4th or 5th game in it. I really do enjoy the light tank. Medium tank, this tank. So even with the premium consumables, I made 65,000, 5,300 XP. Now I have ×2 and some bonuses. Just under 900 damage, 1,150 assisting damage, 100 block, 4 kills. This was my ace tanker in the 4th game. Walk away with 1,425 base XP. So if you get the opportunity to pick this up, I know it may be a little late. This is definitely one to keep an eye out to come out. Keep an eye out for it to come on sale again. I do like it a lot, and I would recommend it. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, keep your powder dry.